Good day, everybody. Welcome to Bompa's Homestead. As you can see, we got snow again. 2 days ago, I got 8 inches of snow, so big snowstorm. 8 inches within 24 hours. Very wet snow, but it's all melting. Beautiful day today. So like I said in my last video, I ran out of money. I did a purchase. So what did I buy? I bought a portable battery system. So this is, I'm going to do like a review of what I bought, and also I'm going to see my installation that I did. Now, first off, I am not an electrician. You'll see in this video, I will explain that I did go through everything with an electrician, and I did everything myself. So I'll be explaining that later on within the video. So what did I buy? I bought a Anker F3800 Plus battery system with 2 solar panels. Cost me $7,000. This is not I paid everything myself. So I spent the $7,000. I bought everything. Anker did not give me none of the product that I bought. I purchased everything. So this is not a sponsored video. This is basically me buying this. I've been keeping an eye for the past 2 years, reading a lot of information. And when Anker came out with the new F3800 Plus, I found it was the good system, would be the good system for me. So I decided to buy that one. So basically what I bought is 2 solar panels. I bought the Anker F3000 Plus. And I also have the transfer kit that transfers from, I can use it as a generator, I can use it directly onto my hydro line, electricity line. So that's what I liked about it. So I can transfer from one to another if I wanted to, can keep everything on the battery. So I decided to go with that. So at the end of the video, I'm going to give my full out review on what it is, how it works, and it's going to explain what I like and what I don't like about it. There are things that I don't like, and I still have to write to the Anker support about it to better understand it. But it's up to now, I find it's a good system. So we'll see how it goes. So here it goes with the installation video, and like I said, I'll give my my full out review at the end. So as explained in my last video, well, I ran out of money, and I gave a brief explanation of the reason why. Is I purchased something that cost me $7,000, so that just emptied completely my account. So it's something that I've been wanting for, I would say, about 2 years now. I've been reading a lot about it, about different kind of models first off, and I decided that I was going to go forward with it. I found exactly the model and the kit that I wanted. So, and I just want to say that this video is not sponsored by the company that I purchased this from. I completely paid this 100% out of my money that I managed to accumulate to be able to do this purchase. I was not expecting to do this purchase now, but since there was a special that came out, and they just upgraded to a new model, which was exactly what I was looking for, and the option of expanding like I wanted was available also. So I decided to go forward with this purchase, and again, not sponsored. I will be tagging the company that I purchased this in from in my descriptions, but like I said, it's zero sponsored, all paid from me. Would I like to have a sponsorship from them on a long term? Hey, yeah, for sure, because I got lots of projects that I'll be needing this kind of product and would like to keep using this product, and if I'm able to get help from them, hey, would be very much appreciated, that's for sure. But right now, at this time, this is completely all my money, zero sponsorship from this company. So I'm going to share what I purchased. Turn my screen around, and I Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. So I purchased myself the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus. So basically this is a mobile backups battery system that I can use here on the Homestead. So I'm gonna start using this for my house. I want to test it out by using it with my house. So basically, I'm gonna turn it around here. These are all the inputs that you have. There's a whole bunch of different kind of inputs, and this is on the other side is all the outputs. So, and then you got the screen here. Right now it is off. And this is the new system, F3800 Plus. So I'm going to be starting to prepare to set this system up. And what I did is that I bought this battery. It's a complete kit. So I bought this battery, and I got, yeah, it's a bit of a mess here because I'm going to be setting this up. The transfer box. So basically this is a switch box with a transfer, so I can basically have it on the incoming electricity. I can have it off, or I can have it on the battery system, or on a generator. This is basically made for a generator, but the battery system is considered a generator, so we're going to be using generator mode. So basically, well, also I got the main cable to plug from the battery to my main panel here, and then I have also a generator cable, so I can plug my generator directly into the power system. And plus, I don't have them here in my basement. Yes, it's a mess. Don't look at my mess. So I have two solar panels that I have to plug into it. Now I don't have my cables yet for the cables for the solar system for the solar panels don't come with it, and I purchased one which was not the good one because there are new connectors on this one, and I bought for the old connectors. So on the F3800 Plus, well, you got big blue connectors here. So I think they're I think they're specific to Anker, because I haven't found these connectors. What I found were the standard connectors, the small yellow ones. The F3800 has those. So I bought the cables before I received my battery. So I had to return the cables. I bought them on Amazon, so I returned them, purchased new ones. So waiting for those. At one point I'll go more in detail in this video about all of the inputs, all the outputs, and all the ways that we can charge this. I want to have the system installed first, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm back. So what's important here to understand is I am not an electrician. I have friends who are electricians, and yes, I do my own electricity. And when I'm not sure of something, I do a video conference with them, and I explain what I want to do or what I'm doing and how I think on how I want to do it, and then they'll explain if I'm doing it right or wrong. I just had one of my friends electrician here on the weekend. We went through the booklets of this system, of the transfer kit, and also I've been going through a whole lot of videos to understand how to do it myself also. So I'm going to be doing it myself. The way I'm doing it is the way that is explained in the booklets that come with the transfer kit and the Anker F3800 Plus, and also the way that they explain it within the YouTube videos. So I'm just going to be following everything that I've been reading and looking at, which are all the same way. So this is basically how I'm going to be doing it. Again, I am not a electrician. No need to give me the bad comments, but comments are always appreciated. I'm always ready to learn about electricity. Not a fan of electricity, that's for sure. I've been shocked quite a couple of times, even on a 240 volt. It wakes you up pretty good. Basically that's it. I'm not an electrician, so I'm going to be doing it myself. Don't want to pay for an electrician because it is extremely expensive to have a electrician here to do my things at the homestead. And hey, trying to save money, so I'm going to be doing it myself, and I'm going to have the complete system checked out by my friend. Well, basically what I'm going to be doing is going to be doing a video conference with them showing what I've done. Not going to be in this video. I'm not going to show my discussions with my friend on the video in this video. So basically, it's once I'm finished, I'm going to call them. We're going to look at it together, and before turning it on, I'm going to tell me, yep, okay, go for it, boom. That's how I do it. So right now, I'm going to be preparing my transfer switch. So just going to show you how I'm going to be doing it to prepare the transfer switch before installing it onto my my panel. So here we go. Like I said, leave your comments. It's if you're an electrician, let me know what you think of how I did it there. But like I said, I'm following the booklet, and I'm following the some videos that I saw of other YouTubers installing this transfer kit. And basically they're just installing it exactly like it's marked in the Anker booklet. Well, it's not Anker booklet, but it's the booklet from the company that did the transfer switch. So here we go. So there you have it. So that's the installation of the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus. With I installed one solar panel. I'll explain later on why I only installed one, because it's gonna kind of be part of my cons. So just basically to explain what I've purchased. So it's the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus with a home backup kit and 2 solar panels. And like I said, it cost me $7,000 Canadian. So that's, Canadian. In US, so US is going to be cheaper. Got everything quite fast. Very happy with how fast I got it. Most of the things I got them within 3 to 4 days after my purchase. The battery took a bit longer, took a week. So I found that it was quite fast. There was an issue with my cable going from the F3800 Plus to my home backup kit. They didn't send me the right cable. They sent me the cable for the F3800. So they made me purchase, since they were back order and I would have had to wait till end of May to receive my cable. They pointed me to Amazon to a certified cable that I was able to purchase, and that they were going to refund me. So I purchased the cable on Amazon, and within 24 hours I received the cable. Okay, I gotta show you this. I got it. Let's see if I'm able to get this. I got a turkey walking on my road. That's a female turkey. Not sure why it's alone, but anyways. Sorry, had to share. It's rare that I have turkeys around my land. Usually the turkeys are farther out. I'm doing a video and I saw the turkey through my window. I had to share. So yeah, that's it. So I had to purchase the cable myself on Amazon, which I found weird. But since they certified that it was a cable that I could buy, I went forward with it. So if there is anything that does happen with my F3800 Plus, well, I know that they certified the cable. So, I kept the email, I got the info. So that that is also one of my cons. And them not having the cable, and first off sending me the wrong cable, which I was very surprised. So, and they did not ask me to resend the old cable, so not sure what I'm going to be able to use it for. So I'll probably find something to use it with at one point. So we'll see about that. And as you saw, past my wires and all that outside. Played in the electrical box, and again, I'm just going to re-say it, I am not a certified electrician, but I did discuss with a friend who is a electrician. He came over and we went through all the steps that I had to do, because I wanted to do everything myself. That's my goal here, as much as possible on the Homestead, is to do everything myself. And if I'm really not comfortable with something, for sure I'm going to have somebody here to come and do it for me, or keep an eye on me while I'm doing it. So I was very confident in doing it. So did it myself. Everything went good. Well, I did have one little mishap. Was not filmed. Did have a little poof in the electrical box. I had a wire that was not screwed in right, and when I turned on my main breaker, it kind of went poof. So I turned it right away off. Noticed it was a loose wire that was not screwed in right. So my fault, but everything's okay now. And in the video, you saw that I put my hot water tank on the on my transfer box. I took it off. Reason why is that, well, the F3800 Plus, reason why it's called 3800 is that it it has an output of 3,840 watts. And the hot water tank, when it turns on, well, it varies between 3,000 and 3,400 watts. So yeah, took that one off because it was emptying the battery quite fast. Also did a test with my dishwasher. The dishwasher takes around 800 watts, which is quite a lot while it's running. So might be taking that one off also. So what I did is I put my fridge upstairs at the moment, and I also put what else? My living room basement. So with my freezer. So my complete living room downstairs and my freezer and fridge upstairs and my water pump are 100% on the battery right now. So basically, like I said, you know what? One of the reasons why I went with this, and I'm just gonna read off what I have here. Well, I can even share it. So so this is what I bought, and am I gonna be able to get it here? There we go. Okay. So I got the, like I said, I got the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus with the home kit. Not 3 solars, I got 2 solars. So, yeah. And so you can see that you know, it can take 3,200 input of solar. So each solar panel that I have is 400 watts. So you can expand it. Also, I can plug my gas generator on it. So I bought, I'll show it here. So I bought the cable for my generator. So I can plug my generator directly into the battery system, and it will charge the battery system plus keep sending out it'll have the output. It's not going to stop the output. So just to explain, the Anker SOLIX F3800, so it doesn't have the plus, so that's the version before the one I bought. When you would plug your generator on it, it would shut off the output. So personally, that was a big issue. That was one of the reasons why I didn't go with that model when it came out. Now within the plus, with the plus, well, I can have the generator recharging the battery, and the output is still working. So very happy about that. I did a lot of research on the internet and on YouTube about this, about the difference from the 3800 and the 3800 Plus. So what I've learned is that Anker listens a lot to recommendations. So that's one of the reasons why I found that it was a good product for me. It's also expandable. So they have expandable power packs that you can add to it. So per F3800 Plus, you can add 6 battery packs. Plus, you can also plug another F3800 Plus to it. So both plugged in together, and each can take 6 battery packs. So if I have 2 F3800 Plus, I can have 12 battery packs. So at one point, I do want to try and buy more, because I do want to, as much as possible, put everything on those battery packs. So we'll like to see that. There's an app also on. There's also an app that you can put on your cell phone, because it's the battery pack is Wi-Fi. So very happy about that. And let's see, I can do this here. I'm just gonna get my other phone here, my main phone, which I have the app. Won't be long. I'm gonna show this to you. So right now, sorry. Okay. Nope, gotta turn that around. That didn't work. There we go. Okay, so here's the app. So right now my battery is at 13%. The battery is at 25 degrees Celsius. I have a input from one solar panel right now at 293 watts. And my output at the moment is 129 watts. Well, 141. See, it's moving. Like I said, I got my fridge, and my whole basement. Well, no, my living room on it. So, and I have a capacity right now of, it's going up and down. But I have a capacity of 2 hours 36 minutes. So I'm going to see how that goes, because right now most of the time I have more input since the sun is coming more and more over my solar panel. my input is going to keep on going up. So it's a very good app. I can control a lot of things with it. So very happy about that. So sorry, getting thirsty here. So now I'm going to go towards the battery pack and just also explain a bit of the things on it. So got the battery pack here. So my wire, my cable going to the backup kit. And on the backup kit, you can see that you have generator off and line. So let's do that. It's going to be easier. So right now, this is my basement with my fridge, and everything else is off. So I have my bedroom, dishwasher, and water pump. So right now I just turned everything off because I wanted to verify about the fridge, how much it was going to take. Because when my water pump goes off, the water pump will go at around 800 watts. So for maybe 30 seconds to a minute sometimes. So it does take a lot of the battery. So I just wanted to test with the fridge first. Going to leave it probably like that for now until I have my second solar panel up. So for the time being, this is still open because I'm still doing tests. So I'm unplugging, replugging some things to test on the battery because I want to see how much energy those things take. So like I did the test with the hot water tank, which I took off. It takes too much. Dishwasher, I might be taking it off. Not sure yet. So we'll see about that. Because it does take between 800 to 900 watts when it's on, and that's for almost 3 hours. So that empties the battery quite a lot. So if I do leave it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the dishwasher during the day when the solar is on. It would be better. Or when my battery is more charged with the two solars. So we'll see. So for now, it's off. I have some plugs on my master bedroom. So we're going to go with that for now. And then here, well, you have the panel. So right now, as you can see, I have an output of 87. I have an input of 297. So you just jumped to 692. So my fridge just went on, and my freezer just went on and went back down. So I have 13% of battery right now. So I'm keeping an eye on it because I am quite low. But like I said, I'm still doing tests with this. So we'll see. So as of now, at 85 watts and 297 coming in, I'm at 1.4 days. So here you can see that my power is on. So that means that it's going to the panel. This is for the Wi-Fi. So, and you can turn it on or off. There are some lights here. I turned them off. You have a car inlet to charge the battery. Let's see, can I turn this around here a bit? Okay, so this is to charge with AC. So I can plug it into my electricity to charge it, which I don't want to do right now, but it's there just in case. This is the solar panel plug-in. I have a second solar panel plug-in that I can use. This is, there we go. This is to plug in my generator. So eventually I'm going to be putting plugs. So this is going to be to plug in my generator if ever I do need it. Don't remember what this one was. I have to read. Oh no, this is for my generator. Sorry about that. This is for the generator. And I forgot what the two other ones were. Great. Oh yeah, this was to plug the this is to plug another F3800 Plus or the battery packs. That's what it was for. And this one I forgot. What was this one? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to recheck. Then you got 3 USB-Cs and 2 USB-B to charge. So here, let's see if I'm able to see it. Yeah, so I'm on the 12240 25 amp, and then you got here 120. Can I get it? There, 120, which I don't want. But this is the 120 is better. It is mostly for RVs and trailers. So that would be there. Then you got 6 120 plugs at 20 amps each. So quite a lot. So you can plug things directly into it. Now, it is quite heavy. It's 130 pounds. So alone bringing it downstairs was quite hard. This is good for people that use it in a garage on a first floor. If you don't have a basement, very easy to transport. I have it in my basement. There's a handle here on the bottom. There's a handle here. And then, am I able to turn it? Got another handle here. Is there a handle here? No handle in the back. And this does come up. So like a suitcase. So you can move it around. So very good. I like that. Easy to roll. You can lock the wheels also. So, those are a lot of pros there that I find. And like I said, one of the pros that I like is that I can plug my generator and it's still going to send out the energy. And just also to show, it's quite with the transfer panel. What I like is that you can switch everything quite fast. So I'm going. So right now, like I said, I'm on the generator, and if I want it on electricity, so my lights, my whole basement, the light that is shining right now on the panel is a light that is on here. So I'm going to switch it to line. There. You should have saw it flash. So that means that's how fast it is. So if I'm going to put it back again, it should flash. That's how fast it is. So it's quite good. Let's see if my internet should not have. My internet is still going. So if my Wi-Fi would have went down and I wouldn't have had internet in the house anymore, this would have been flashing. So that means that even my modem, my router did not go off. They stayed on. So that's something for me. That's a very big plus that that you're able to do that so fast. So if there is anything, I can switch it real fast on and off. So very happy about that. My cons about this is that it doesn't come with any wires. Sorry, I gotta take something to drink again. Talking a lot in this one. So one of my cons is that there's no cables that come with the solar. So I had to purchase my own cables. Now I needed 50 feet, well, a little under 50 feet. So I thought I bought 100 feet, but it was a 50 feet that I bought. So I had to buy the 50 feet cable, MC4, to be able to plug my solar panels. Now, I thought that my solar panels came with the wires to be able to plug them in parallel. They do not. So I found that out this morning, and I had to order the wires to connect them in parallel. Now, the cables that I bought, the 50 feet and the wires, I had to buy them on Amazon because Anker does not sell cables, which I find disappointing because if I'm buying a kit, I need everything. Now, what they did send me is, so you send me a Y here, and this is the cable to plug into the F3800, not the F3800 Plus. So I'll show you the difference. Sorry, moving around here a lot. So this is a standard plug for solar. This is standard. So now what they did is they went with this plug instead. So big difference there. But the thing is that with this plug, well, it can take more solar, more wattage. Sorry about that. So this cable I can't use. And then they sent me 2 6-feet cables. So of course, I do understand this is portable, right? Well, they consider it a portable package. So 6 feet is quite sufficient when it's portable. But again, this is for one solar panel. So I have 2 solar panels with the same kit. So I have 2 wires I can't use. Then I got 2 times the 6 feet. Well, I have 4 6-feet cables, but no Y to plug them together. So very disappointing about that. Can't use it. So I had to purchase myself the batteries, not the batteries, the cables on Amazon. So that's another was it $110 Canadian more that I had to put. And this is the cable that they sent me that I can't use because this is the input that that they gave me, and this is for the 3000. This is to plug into the output. So this is to plug onto the 3800 and not the 3800 plus, and then this goes into your transfer panel. So those are cons that I was a little disappointed about. Another con is that I don't know why, but if I if I turn on the output for the electricity to go to my transfer kit panel, and there is no wattage going out, it turns off the output after 30 minutes, which I don't know why. Because in the app, you can control the time that you want for the output, and I have it on never, so it should always stay on, as what I understand. So it's not. I don't know. It turns off if there's no wattage. It turns off because I was doing the test with my pump, and if I don't use the pump. If I don't use water in the house, the pump doesn't go off. So if I don't use water in 30 minutes, well, it turns off the output of the battery, and I'm stuck with no water afterwards because there's no power for my water pump, which I find weird. Not sure why. So I'm going to have to play with the settings a bit just to see. Maybe I'm wrong on this. And I'm going to play with the settings. If it still does it, well, then I'm going to contact support. Another thing, another con is, I'll show you this. Everything, all booklets are like this now. So if you want the user guide, you got to scan, and then you get the user guide. And with the solar panels, well, there's not much information. It's not a user guide. So it just gives you the specs, and that's it. So very disappointed about that one. When it comes to the solar panel, that's not that bad. You can see here, this is what it is. So, oh, wait a minute. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so I ordered the Ys, but I didn't really need to then. I see here why. Okay. I know what I did wrong. So when I went through this real fast, and again, I did it fast, right? So I'm trying to show you here. Here they're showing a cable on one end, cable on the other end. So I don't have one on each end. I have both on the one end. That's where I got mixed up. So I should be able to put my two solar panels in together then, like this. So I don't need the Ys. Anyways, I bought them anyways, the Ys. I'm going to keep them. And I'm going to be doing tests, playing it like this. Or, see here, this is how I was going to plug them in. Like this one here. But this is for anchors. No, that's it. That's one. Parallel wiring. So this is parallel. Okay, so that's series, and this is parallel. So my mistake on this one. So I was preparing myself to do it in parallel instead of series. So what I'm going to do later on is I'm going to go and have fun and try and put it in series. So I missed that part. That's what happens when you read fast. So, anyways, it is what it is. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning about these things. Like I said, I read the book, but I went through it fast. So, hey, it is what it is. So I'm going to go see what I'm able to do with the second solar panel, if I'm able to get more wattage coming in. But yeah, those are the cons, the pros and cons that I find about it. Up to now, customer service has been quite good up to now with Anker, because I reached out to them about the wrong cable that they sent me, and I'm in Eastern time zone. So they would always answer me at night, during the night, but it was always quite fast. So, you know, within 12 hours, more or less, within the same night, I would get a response. So when I would wake up in the morning, I would have a response. And like I said, they refunded me the cable quite fast. So once I told them that I purchased it, next morning, I already received my refund. So, you know, quite fast for that. So very happy about that. Other than that, we're going to see how it goes. Like I said, you know, my goal here is to put as many things on it and not be on hydro anymore, to try and be independent. So eventually, at one point, I will try to buy an extra battery pack. Just that they're quite expensive. They're 2,500 Canadian plus tax. So now, since I spent all my money, I have to get more. I'm gonna try and keep up, get more money to keep on building the community center, because I have a second story to build, and I have to purchase the wood. I need money there. So my money this summer is gonna go back onto the community center. So I'm gonna be just going with this battery pack for now. And I'm hoping that this fall I might be able to buy an extra battery pack to go on it, and see what I'm able to do with that, and what exactly can be done with those battery packs, because there's not much information I find on the Anker site about the extra battery packs. So we'll see how that goes. So that's where I am. And like I said, this is zero sponsored. Yes, I will be tagging Anker within my description. Because I do, you know, for sure, hey, if I'm able to get a sponsorship or get a rebate on batteries, like, hey, I'd love it, because I really want to try and put as much as possible on those battery packs. And what I would like to keep on hydro is mostly everything that's heating, my spa, water heater, but eventually we'll like to take that off and put everything onto those battery packs. And if everything goes good with this battery pack, well, that's exactly what I'm going to be purchasing for the community center once it's up and running. So, you know, at least then it'll be the community center will be 100% independent. There will be no electricity going to it except using the battery packs. So we'll see how that goes. There we go. So those are my comments, my installation, my pros and cons up to now about the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus with the home backup kit and 2 solars. So I'll be doing, once I've had time to play with it, and I'm going to keep on changing my connections and all that to test everything out. I'll do another video to give you a better review on how I find that it's working out here for me. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Please leave your comments on the bottom. Please leave your comments. Like and subscribe my videos. Very much appreciated. Love seeing those comments. Again, remember, I am not a certified electrician, right? And I follow, like I explained in this video, I followed the booklet. I followed the videos that I saw on YouTube. So, and I discussed with an electrician, my friend, that guided me on how to do everything. So, very important, I'm not an electrician, okay? But thank you very much for watching.